Whenever I first started watching Ruffy, the first thing I noticed was his incredible vision. As you see, he dodges a hook and an overhand there. Just beautiful vision, and as you know, shades of Conor McGregor in his style and his striking and his ability to be unpredictable with what he's throwing. The thing I like about him the most is his ability to see shots, and Conor McGregor was great in doing that. Lands a knee to the body right there, kind of hurts him a little bit. As you see, this guy's throwing a hook, but as he's throwing the cross, Ruffy, he's bending down at the waist, kind of throwing his head off the center line. We're gonna see more, man. And this is a fight I never watched before, so I don't even know how long ago this is. This is my first time watching it. Man, I feel like it's something he's always had in his game, ever since he's came in the UFC, and it's beautiful to see. It's a big part of his game and his defense, because as you know, just like Conor, keeps his hands low, but also keeps a distance in between him and the fighter. So that way, when a fighter does something like this, they're able to see the shot, just get out the way in just inches. It's a game of inches, and when you play that game well, you're gonna see great success. So he gets in a switch stance and he gets out the way. Perfect pivot against the cage. Like, look at the feet. Look at the feet. Perfect pivot, picks it up, centers out, and back to the center of the octagon. He does have a fight, Ruffy against BSD, in a couple of days by the time I'm recording this. So it should be interesting to see Ruffy in this realm. Just because BSD, y'all know he's great on the ground, man. He really is. There's no doubt in him. If he could get this fight to the ground, BSD has the advantage, you could say. I mean, we've never seen Fluffy, or oh my god, we never seen Ruffy in a terrible bad positioning and grappling, at least from what I've seen. Maybe I'm missing a fight, y'all let me know. But definitely should be an interesting fight for him. I don't think BSD has the length, has the boxing to close that distance and to really come close on getting the takedown, without getting pieced up. I mean, we've seen 2 TKOs from BSD in a row, pretty bad ones. And yeah, I just questioned his chin. But Ruffy, man, I want to talk about his vision, so let's skip to the striking here. As you see, he gets a teep kick. Yeah, beautiful vision. And what I mean with vision, like I said, with Conor McGregor, super great at what he did at seeing punches, being useful at countering while seeing the punches. That's another thing that comes well with vision, is being a great counter puncher. You see a lot of fighters on the back foot, they have great vision because you need it. You need to be able to see punches. And with that stance that Ruffy has, kind of hands low, fighting at a distance, using kicks, he's gonna need that vision. As you see, he times the knee there. Beautiful. Just everything. There's nothing that landed here. Okay, maybe that landed. But he's still putting his hands up, still being aware. Beautiful, but look at this. He comes in with the switch stance. He almost gets hit with a hook actually coming in. So definitely have to be careful. That's something that boxers don't do a lot, is switch stances coming in, unless you're someone like Hagler or Terrence Crawford. But even then, I don't think Terrence Crawford throws combos while switching stances. Maybe I'm wrong. So definitely a mistake on his part there, but he does a good job in getting back and having a shoulder roll off and pivoting out, coming back with a counter too. As you see, like I said, great eyes, man, to get this pullback counter, step back, boom. That was almost on the chin, I'm not gonna lie. Good jab. But yeah, like I said, beautiful vision from Ruffy. So I think it's something in his game that is just, it's so nice to watch. Fighters like Alex Pereira, another fighter that uses great vision, because he does pretty much the same thing. He's rolling off punches, but he does great at rolling off punches and coming back with his own. Beautiful job in doing that. Ruffy, 2 rounds of grappling in though. I'm not gonna lie, he looked pretty fresh. Like I said, I don't know when this fight is. Y'all let me know in the comments if you know. But still looking pretty fresh. Still throwing his feints out there. Another thing that I like he does. Nice shoulder roll on the inside there to get out, pivot out to the center. Nice jab he's trying to work. And good sprawl so far. I mean, it's good urgency from what I'm seeing. It's not like he's late on anything, getting underhooks or sprawling. And I don't see anything wrong. Like I said, I don't know who this guy is. This guy in the pink shorts could be ass. But I like what I'm seeing so far. And just another thing too, like when you look at a fighter like BSD, man, has he ever faced this level of striking? I mean, like really? I don't know if he ever faced this level of striking in someone like Ruffy. I think I could confidently say that. I haven't been watching a lot of BSD, so if there is someone that he's faced that is kind of similar striking or better striking than Ruffy, again, y'all let me know because I don't know. But I genuinely think Ruffy's gonna be the best striker he's ever faced. So getting a takedown on a guy like this is gonna be dangerous, bro. Especially BSD probably gonna be on the front foot. Oh, the camera just went out there. What the fuck? But BSD probably gonna be on the front foot and Ruffy just countering on the back foot, throwing strikes at a high volume and just being productive and having well timing. He does a good job at placing his shots too. Throwing his shots at the right time, as you see it through a 1-2 into a 1. Just beautiful, man. Beautiful what we're seeing. You see, like, it's just little things like this. He's going to throw a jab, but he's going to come back and put his hand up. So this hook that he throws as a counter doesn't hit. Hits right on the glove. Beautiful. That doesn't even hit right there. Blocks it with the glove. Comes back. Misses the face. Blocked on the glove, shoulder roll. Same thing pretty much again. And Ruffy looking way fresher in the third. I think this is the third. This guy's ass, bro. Wait, I'm not gonna lie. Good teep kick up the middle. So I don't like this though. This is something I don't like MMA strikers doing. And I'll make a video on this. Explaining why boxing has much more technical boxing and striking, obviously, than MMA fighters. But what they do differently is something I want to go over. Cause something like this a boxer wouldn't do. A switch stance. Look how much he overreached. If the guy in the pink shorts, I don't know his name. Oh, Torres. If Torres goes here, right, and he steps back and comes with an overhand, he would have to pivot his body because of the angle. But if he pivots his body back to his right and comes with an overhand, bro, that's a clean shot on the chin. That switching stance shit is terrible. Going back and forward, but especially going forward. I never like doing that shit like in real life, or I never like seeing fighters do that. I just feel like it's if someone can time you like crazy. Ruffy got a fucking bag, bro. Oh my god, wait. That was clean. Keeps the fucking lead hand out. Comes with a nice uppercut. And back out. That was clean, bro. I was not expecting that. Like I said, he's unpredictable as fuck, bro. Like that Bobby Green knockout, bro. I was not expecting that strike at all. He threw only one strike or none at all. And he comes out with a fucking spinning high kick. Beautiful, beautiful striking. I think it's going to be a hard fight for BSD. Especially if we see him get pieced up on the feet. I think he's going to be scared to go for a takedown. Even though it's his only option, I feel like he might soy out, bro. Like, I feel like he might just quit if he's getting pieced up on the ground. No way we see him shoot multiple takedowns. I think he'll gas out and get TKO'd either way. Not because I'm seeing this fight right now, but just because, bro, BSD, man, I mean, I never rated BSD high. Fluffy, though, just wanted to talk about his defense and his vision today. I hope y'all enjoyed my little yap session. I'm about to edit this and go to sleep. I'm mad tired. Comment GD if you made it to the end of the video. I'm gonna fuck with y'all later. And yeah, man. Peace. Love. Peace.